What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about my experience in getting a medical marijuana card. Um, shouldn't even be called marijuana, it should be called cannabis. But that's a whole history lesson that we can talk about later. I got my card about, let's see, like a month ago. And I have it, it's valid for a year. And I paid $50 for that, and it's great. So I'll just tell you how I got it. Me and a buddy. My buddy was very adamant on getting one. Me not so much. But he kept on. He's like, "Yeah, let's go get one." So I was like, "Okay, fine. Let's go." I figured in my head that it would be convenient. You know, just pick up weed whenever you want to, and go to stores on your own terms and everything like that. So we went to this place that we reviewed and Googled online. It got good reviews, and we went into the place, and there's one stoned guy in the entrance, just very high out of his mind. But the guy who we talked to, um, he was just chilling there in his little office. Had some good stoner music playing, some like real chill jazz shit. I'm like, whoa. Um, but we just filled out our forms, filled out, why we wanted our medical cards, and why, and our personal information, and just a bunch of forms, and paid $50 for the whole year. And after that, we finished filling out our forms. We talked to the doctor. Doctor was like, okay, he just asked us, why do we need it? What have we done in the past to, besides weed, to go to help us. For example, I put on mine that I wanted it so it could help with my anxiety and my depression. And he, asked like, what have I done to help myself in terms of those areas before. And I told him, like comfort zone pushing activities, eating healthy, exercise, stuff like that. I also told him I don't believe in prescription medicine such as antidepressants and um, Ritalin, or just like anything that used for anxiety or depression. So I told him all that, and I said I've smoked before, and I've experienced the positive benefits. So I believe this is the right decision for me. So that's what I told the doctor, and he's like, okay. He signed it off. I signed it off, and me and my buddy, we walked out of there like laughing, because or like we were trying not to laugh, because just like before this day, weed's illegal in our brains. Weed is illegal. It's illegal, dude. And then so the fact that we got our medical marijuana cards, so easily, we were very giggly. It's like, is this real life? And we walked out. After that, we went to our first dispensary. It was, a completely legal dispensary. Um, some Many dispensaries do not have the proper permit to sell marijuana, to sell cannabis as, like a business. Like you need to go through certifications and go through a process which not a lot of dispensaries go through. So there are actually only a few dispensaries that are actually fully legal. But we'll talk about that later. But right now, let's talk about. So we went to Apothecary, which is in Kearny Mesa, San Diego, and that place is really nice. We went upstairs. The security guard, checked us and handed the people our letter of rec and our ID, and that place is fully legal. So it's really nice. It just looked like a candy store, like a shopping like a store inside of a shopping mall. It's bright lights, candy, not candy, just like very nice wood and tile, and just look really nice and bright. And the edibles, you know, plants, weed, just everything is very nice. Um, any dispensary that you go to, they will usually give you a first time patient deal if it's your first time there. So they gave us, I believe, an edible and a little pipe, and also reduced prices on weed. So overall, it was a very positive experience. And during this whole time, me and my friends like still laughing, kind of like like whoa, like this is a whole nother world we stepped into, and that I truly believe it's another world that not a lot of people know about. But so yeah, got that was our first dispensary visit, and I've been to another fully legal place also called Tory Holistics, and that one's just like the difference between the fully legal ones and the ones who don't have a permit. You just it's an overall different vibe. And the fully legal ones you have to pay tax. The other ones you don't. And the other ones you're technically not buying, you're just donating stuff. It's not really a business. So there's a whole bunch of law loopholes that those guys who are running those are going through, and I admire them for that. So yeah, I just want right now I want to dive into the feeling. Let me just double check that the mic is working. It is still working. So I mean, I recommend everyone get a medical marijuana card if you smoke, because you don't have to worry about finding dealers or finding hookups. B, you have a wide selection of strains that you can try. Really, it's only $50 or less depending on where you get it, and like I said, you can buy weed on your own account and choose everything that you want. It's also how I feel when I go to these dispensaries. It's like it's comparable to speakeasies during the Prohibition era, where alcohol was illegal, and that's how I feel when I go to these you know uh, dispensaries that with no permit, no selling permit. These stores are just hidden. You can find, there's a website called Weed Maps, which has addresses of all these dispensaries. But these dispensaries don't actively promote themselves because they're technically not legal. So all you'll find is an address. Well, Weed Maps has their address, it has their inventory, how much it is for each strain. It's a really cool website. These menus are usually updated, like every few hours, which is awesome. It tells what deals they have going on at each dispensary, and it's great. It's a great website. Of course, you have no use for it if you don't have a medical marijuana card, so go get it. I recommend it. So yeah, medical marijuana. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the places are hidden. These places are hidden, and because they're not promoting themselves. They're not allowed to do that, but they're hidden. So you'll find the address on Weed Maps. You go to the address and you have to find like wherever the building number or the suite number that they're in, but there's no labels. You just open the door, and then there's a security guard in front or someone to check you in, and when you need your shit, you know where you're at. Because you hand them your ID and your red card, and you go to the room in the back, and the room in the back is the dispensary. But like I said, it feels very like you're part of that movement, like the prohibition, like speakeasy movement. It's like what you're buying right now should be legal. It should be legal, but it's illegal. So you have to do everything in secrecy. And every dispensary you go to, you got to sign these forms. And then I don't really read the fine print. I just sign. But my friend told me that it said like you can't say anything about where you got the weed. You can't say anything about this location or anything like that. So it's like top secret confidential shit. You know, I watched a video the other day about there's this dispensary in Santa Ana and it got raided and all these like crooked ass cops were like, you know, smoking the weed after like it was all caught on like videotape. It was really bad. But yeah, so it's a cool experience to get your medical marijuana card, and you know it's pretty cool going to buy weed yourself, choosing everything out, going to the illegal ones, and finding that little hidden office in that building that you would never expect there to be a dispensary, and going to the back room and voila, there's a secret dispensary there. And I even bought you know I even bought some weed. I bought some weed on this app called Eaze, Eaze, which is it's like Uber Eats. It's delivery system for you for weed. So I just ordered from that today. They just delivered it to my door, which is pretty cool. I'll leave a link for that in my description, but I highly recommend, you know, if you're considering getting a medical marijuana card, go get it, and you know your life will. It's not gonna be too different, but you know it's a cool tool to have, to be a license to have to buy that. So yeah, it's my first video on this channel. I will be uploading more videos. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are watching this from. I don't know if you saw us on Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, you know, wherever you are in California, USA, another country. Just have a great day, okay?